Hey, what's going on? Keith from Trigger Happy. Going to take a look at a Windham Weaponry AR-15 build here today. This is the MPC model, which I'm not sure if it stands for military and police, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're going for here. Kind of a same setup as maybe like a Bushmaster Patrolman or a lot of the standard setup M4 style rifles. Been very impressed with Windham and what we've got in here so far. Good quality rifles. They've stepped it up from their Bushmaster days, I think, and it's really nice stuff. So we'll take a look at the rifle and I'll give you some thoughts on it. It's a pretty standard flash hider up front. Nothing special there, but certainly serviceable. M4 profile barrel. It is a 1 in 9 twist barrel. You know, it's a fairly heavy barrel, so it's not a 1 in 7 or 1 in 8 twist like you'll find on some other guns, but 1 in 9 I find to be perfectly usable and very accurate. This is a chrome line barrel, which is nice for the price point of this gun to get a line barrel. You know, it may not have the superior accuracy of a non-line barrel, but in terms of, you know, life, you're going to get a lot of rounds out of this gun and out of this barrel before it needs any kind of work done to it. So I like that. Pretty standard front sight post. Got your sling mount here. It's obviously a direct gas gun. And you've got your pretty standard handguard, which as always I'm probably going to replace that with something else, but it's certainly serviceable for what you're going to do with it. As far as the receivers go, you know, you'll notice as I kind of turn the gun here, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little, there you go, a little bit of daylight here between the upper and lower, but that's pretty standard on almost any gun, but it's a really tight fit. I like that. There's not a lot of play between the upper and lower. As far as it's got a detachable carry handle, you know, so if you want to take that off and run optics, you've got your flat top Picatinny rail to do that. Pretty standard rear sight, you know. If you're military or law enforcement, you're used to that type of sight. Excellent sights, can get dialed in pretty accurately. The bolt carrier group is chrome lined on the inside. The outside is not chrome lined, so it's not maybe like a Rock River or something like that, but good bolt carrier group. No complaints there. Dust cover, forward assist that you're finding on a lot of guns aren't included anymore. They do include that here, which is nice if you need those. You know, the mag well, you know, kind of a new complaint of mine. I like to see a flared mag well a little more. Most companies are not doing that. Wish they would kind of maybe do that on their lowers. Makes it easier to do a quick change on your magazines. Trigger guard, pretty flat. You know, I would probably replace that with something else, and it is replaceable just because I like to shoot with a gloved hand a lot, so probably something I would do. As far as the trigger goes, it's a really nice trigger pull. There's no bring up whatsoever. I'll show you that again. Here's the pull. You know, you can see there's nothing, and it breaks really light. Light pull, excellent trigger. I'm very pleased with that. You know, pretty short reset as well. Pretty standard pistol grip, nothing special there. What you're going to find on most guns. Stock, 6th position, collapsible stock, you know, sling mount there as well. What's the big kicker on these guns? You know, they do have a lifetime warranty that is transferable. Obviously, it's for manufacturer defects. They're not going to, you know, take care of parts that are worn out, you know, or user misuse or whatever. But, you know, that's nice to have that kind of warranty on a rifle. The other thing, these guns are in the $900 area, so that is a big deal for an AR-15 that you can get a gun under $1,000 with these kind of features on it and this kind of quality of build. So really happy with Windham Weaponry and what they're putting out these days. This is the MPC model. We've reviewed, I believe, the SRC in the past. One thing I do notice, this doesn't have quite the bright finish that the last gun I had in here had, which was the SRC. Kind of a standard finish to it, so maybe a little bit different and more traditional, which I like. So check it out, Windham Weaponry. I don't think you'll be one bit dissatisfied with these guns, especially for, you know, the money you're going to put into it. So we'll see you next time. It's Keith from Trigger Happy. Have a good one.